Okay, so a friend of mine, Sarah, asked me to show how to pancake your braid so that way it doesn't fall out or kind of go. So I am going to show you how to do that. So first, I have red hair naturally. Well, no, not natural at all. I have red hair. That's my hair. These are yellow extensions, and you can't even tell. Isn't that cool? So I have hair clipped in. They're just clip-in extensions. You can't see them. Like, you can't see them. But the brunette from here down is not my hair. It's actually extensions. So let me preface it by that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm not going to wear my hair like this, but I'm going to show you how to pancake. And I am using the camera as my mirror, which is kind of backwards. So we'll see how this goes. My goal is to get enough brunette in here to be able to do a full braid, and then I'll show you how to pancake it. And then I'm going to do on the other side, I'm just going to do, so I'm just doing a standard braid. Notice that it's kind of tight. You want a tight braid. Why? Because the tight braid is what holds everything together. And then the pancake is essentially you're pulling the outside portions out and leaving the tight braid in so that way it doesn't fall out. So as you can see, this is mostly my hair. There is some extensions in here, not nearly as many as I want, but here's how you pancake. So I braided it. I'm going to kind of let go of this to keep it loose. And then as you can, I'm not even looking at anything now, so I'm just kind of going by feel. I'm taking the outside part. See how in here, right in here, it's tight? If I gently pull just the outside part, just a few strands, this is how to make your braid look extra, I can't even see what I'm doing, look extra robust, nice and wide without necessarily having a ton of hair. So for those friends that are looking to make their braids look nice and robust, and this is one of the reasons why I was so excited to try extensions, was because my hair's thin. I have thin hair, but a lot of it. So whenever I want to do these, this is not looking great. That's okay. It's gonna look good. This is pancaking. See how I'm leaving the inside tight, and then the outside right here. Like I only pulled a few strands here, but I'm gonna pull a few more. So this is a sloppy example. We're going for messy, right? Messy braids. Let me do the other side, but you can see, and then you can go back through and like up here, again, I'm using the camera as my mirror and it's not the best, but you can see that is a pancaked braid. And then you can continue to do it all the way down, but I would never do it like this. I mean, you could wrap it and like pin it, but I wouldn't do it that way. So let me on this side do it again, but I'm going to do it with more hair, okay? So I'm just going to start up here. Again, there's extensions. There's my red is my hair. I can't say natural because it doesn't work that way. But I'm going to make sure that I've got a few. Here we go. Okay, so I'm going to do this, and then I'm actually going to pick up some of this. We're going to do kind of a French braid thing. And I'm not going to wear my hair like this because it's not what I'm going for today, but as you can see, the pancaked long braid, French braid is like my favorite. If you don't know how to French braid, practice. My hair is going to be so hot mess when this is done. But if you learned something, it was worth it, right? So I'm just trying to even up in terms of the amount of hair in each braided section. Okay, this is where the pancaking is my favorite. Okay, and because my hair is red and I have the milk chocolate extensions, and you can actually, my favorite part about that is you can see, one, it blends really well, and two, it allows you to see what I'm talking about. So again, I'm not grabbing the whole braid, the whole section. I'm just grabbing this outside section here. It's so much easier with a mirror. Do you see? So again, not the whole section. Let me get closer. Not the whole section, but instead just out here. Just the outside. So this is pancaking, okay? So just the outside. I left this part in here. And again, just the brow. In this case, because I can see the difference between the extension, just the outside. Just the outside. And you can kind of go down here, now the inside. When I say inside, I mean towards my neck. Although I've flipped my braid. Doesn't really matter which way you go, right? And this is all before I put a hair tie in. Once I put a hair tie in, then it's pretty set because again, the inside, the nice thing about having long enough hair is I can actually check out what I'm doing. So the outside part, outside, outside. As I get to the bottom, I'm pulling the ends of my red. It becomes a little bit easier, but it also can get loose. So in this case, now I'm gonna grab just a hair tie. Yes, I use my teeth, don't tell my mother. And I'm just gonna put this here. In theory, I could, again, we talked about wrapping, right? I could wrap this here and like pin it like that, or I can like include this all in a messy updo, and then I can again pluck some of this out. You know, if I were to like take a hair tie and pop it up like this. But the point of this video was more to show pancaking than anything else. So this came undone because, one, it was sloppy and it's gonna drive me nuts. But you can see how nice this is, this nice pancake. That's what you do. You wanna make sure not to pull, you don't wanna pull the whole braid out because this will all fall apart and it'll fall flat, you know? You wanna pull just those outside sections out. I hope that makes sense. Leave comments, ask questions. I am happy to help. And now I'm gonna probably actually, well, I'm not gonna do my hair at all. I'm just gonna I'm gonna take this out. But I hope this was helpful. Ask any questions you may have. Thank you.